Hello everybody, Computer Smart Studios here, and I'm bringing you part 3 of the web development tutorial. We're going to be talking about today is animations using jQuery and JavaScript and implementing them in HTML. So let's begin. Let's start with just a regular div, adding some CSS to that so we can view the div without any funny business. So let's just make a div that has a border, so just a box, 1 pixel thick, solid, and red. The width will be 100 pixels. The height will be 100 pixels. And let's just run it. Oops, sorry, not thinking. It's funny. Okay, so now we have just a box, and now let's say we want to animate it, and upon load of the page, you want it to slide down. So what you would do is create a variable, call it div, and then use jQuery selector. So let's grab jQuery. Oops. jQuery 3.2.1. All right, now we use their syntax, so $, parentheses, quotations. Name of the element is a div. So now we selected the div. So now we could say div.slide down. So this is one of the built-in functions of jQuery where the div will slide down into frame. Now if we go ahead and run this, you'll notice that it doesn't do any animation because the slide down feature only works when the variable is hidden. If it's in visibility mode, then it's not going to do anything. It's just going to jitter maybe like that. But other than that, it's not going to do anything. So we can do this two ways. Either do div.hide, it's a kind of a cheat way of doing it. It'll come down, or we can go down to the CSS and have it start out as a hidden object, so display none. And we can accomplish that as well. Let's say you want to slide it back up, so you do div.slide up like that. Okay, so let's get into a more practical situation. So let's say you want a title box. Yeah, let's say you want a title box that holds some information. So information. Let's make the width 200. And let's have no animations right now. And get rid of that. So we have a little title bar here. So let's make the height 50 pixels. Let's see how that looks. All right, I'll make this 100. There we go, a little bit better. And let's do a text align and have this be centered. Let's see what happens. Okay, awesome. So let's say you have this on your website, and now you want to click it, and it brings up different information. So the way we can accomplish this is, let's say, so we're gonna have another div within here, or actually span. Oh, let's just make it a div. Make it easy. A div, and we can put it in here. Tidy this up. And then let's give it a class, and let's call it title. Get rid of this guy. And then let's create another div, and let's call this guy more info. Information about the topic. So as you can see here, this is not what we want to have done. So let's talk about what we can do here. So first off, we want to add another class here and have that be called box. We can do div.box here. So now we have this. Now it looks really bad, so we have to also add CSS for the more info. So more info is going to be let's do display none originally. And let's do display. Actually, I'm sorry. That's fine for right now. So we're back to just information for what you can see. And let's also add some CSS for the title. And we don't actually, let's not do that right now. We don't need to do anything like that. Well, let's just do the animation. So what you're going to want to do is create a variable, and you're going to want to grab the box. So you're going to do variable box equals the selector syntax, parentheses, quotations, and then we do dot box. It's the class. Preempt it with a dot or the period. Now you have this box. So you want to do box dot on. Now you want to create an on-click listener. So on click, we're going to run this function, and we can now we can create this anonymous function. So on click, let's do box dot animate dot animate. Let's make the width 150, or yeah, 150. And let's make the height 150 as well. And let's give it the other parameter, which is just a function. We won't get too deep into that. That can just be it. We also want, I think, to hide the title. I think that'll be a good idea. So before we animate the box, let's just do box dot find dot title, and just hit it with a dot hide. So let's see if this runs. Let's make sure we have no errors. Oh, it looks like we have two. Where are we getting those at? Doesn't look like we're trying to find out where we have these two at. Yeah, those from previous times. Okay. So now we have this box that expands upon a click. However, we still need to make our data visible. So we want to do box.find now. Then we now want to find the more info class. So more info. And we can just hit it with a dot show. So if we run this now, you'll see, oh, are we running in, oh, I forgot to preempt it with a dot. This is a class. You hit it now, now we have the correct functionality. Now let's say you want to close this, you just run it in reverse now. So now on click, so we could do this two ways. We could do we could do an if statement to handle. Yeah, let's do it that way. So we can do create another class called expanded, and we can say on click, put an if statement, if box dot has class, and let's do expand. So it's saying if we have this class called expand, then we want to shrink. So now we can do box dot remove this class. So we're going to remove class, expand. All right. Now we could do also box dot animate. Just create our anonymous function now. Box dot function, and then we can create. Then go ahead and do our width and height parameters. So width is going to go back down to 100, and height will go back down to 50. We're also going to box.find the class title and show that again. Then we're going to do box.find more info, and we're going to hide that again. And this could be our else. Let's tidy this up. Okay, our else, and we just need to do a box.add class and call it expand. That should be it. Let's make sure I have no errors. Yep, no errors. Okay. I click it, then click it one more time, and it goes back down. It seems like we have an issue with hiding the more info. Again, I forgot the preemptive dot. That should fix it now. So when we click it, it brings up different information. When we click again, it brings it back to the title card. So that was one way we can add animation to your HTML page in a useful way at that. Once again, you could do this another way. So another way you could do it is have the transitions all CSS based and just toggle between classes. So this expand class you're adding here would actually take care of all the animations, but this is more of a jQuery kind of jQuery animation session. So I should have focused on that. And also, I feel like it's more useful to do jQuery animations because most of the times when you're adding animations to your library, you're not going to go back to CSS and create classes to do this. You usually inject jQuery to do this for you. I hope you guys enjoyed that example, and let's go ahead and change this with a hover now. So let's just copy and paste this guy. And this changes the box to more info to whatever. Okay. Copy this. I know this is going to be sloppy, but we're just having to deal with it, you know? All right, so now we have these two boxes. The second one won't do anything. The first one will open and close. So let's go ahead and focus on the second one. Now I just want to hover over and have it do the same action. So how we can do that basically will be, we already have the box variable up here, but we want to create another box variable because it's a different div. Call it box2 equals syntax again, jQuery syntax again, dot box2. And now we could do box2 dot mouse enter function, and we could do this as an anonymous function again. So upon mouse enter, we're going to do something. So let's do let's do the same kind of animation. So I'm gonna jack this one right here. Box2.animate. All right. Let's make sure I don't have anything wrong here. Doesn't look like it. Okay. All right. So we select box2 and we say box2.mouse enter. We give it an anonymous function and then we're going to animate it now. So the way we animate is going to be the same exact way. And now we can do also a box2 dot mouse leave function, another function again, and this guy. This should be going down here actually because here's the mouse leave animation. Then this will be the mouse enter. wrong. I just copied the wrong one again. Let's change these like that. Okay. Oops, I need to change it to box 2, and then we should all be set now. So this one will grow, and this one will grow on click and close on click. So I hope you enjoyed that, and we can also add the same functionality where we just hide the information title on mouse enter, so we could just do box2 dot find title, well, dot title 2 dot hide, and we could do box2 dot find dot more info dot show. Okay, I'm just going to copy these two and do the inverse for this. I want to show this again, and I want to hide that one again. Let's run it. What am I doing wrong? Oh, more info 2. More info 2. Okay. And there you go. Everything works perfectly fine. The click events are working just as expected, and the mouse enter and leave are working just as expected. I hope you guys enjoyed, and it was a little, at least a little bit insightful on animations in using jQuery and JavaScript to use it on HTML. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and maybe subscribe. I'll see you in the next tutorial. Thank you.